Illuminati! Welcome back to another episode of the Meridian Bomb Squad. I know it's been like what? What's it been? Like 2 weeks? Well, I don't know what the fuck happened.
It's been a while.
Cottrell ditched the boys, so he was like
Twice.
Straight up twice. Ditched the boys. But of course, speaking up to the boys, it is Cottrell, Dead Sea, Faison. And you might be asking, why did I call him the Dead Sea? Because this motherfucker is the saltiest dude on earth. I swear to God. Also,
that's saying something with me on this channel.
Yes. We also got Josh Hall. Of course, it is me, tis I, your boy. And introducing, possibly a new member, Alex, DragonWeiner. Fuck, I forgot your last name. Roberts. God damn it. I should have prepped that better.
What's up, y'all?
Oh my God. Yeah, so Josh and Alex, you guys are at GDC right now, Game Developers Conference. Where is that? What part of Cali?
San Francisco.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, Cisco.
Yep.
Yeah, I might actually be there a couple weeks from now. How's that going? Oh, you guys it hasn't really started yet, right? It starts tomorrow.
Yeah, everything starts tomorrow.
Oh,
From
okay.
the hotel.
Well, let's get back and let's just jump into this news right now. First things first, Gabe Newell has stated that Valve will start shipping games again soon, but not Half-Life 3, because we all know what happened to Half-Life 3. Thoughts?
I mean,
awesome SquadCast. Hell yeah.
I still hold out hope that Half-Life 3 will be released with Portal 3 and Team Fortress 3 in the green box.
God, that's so savage. Like I can't believe he made sure to go. We're gonna come back, but no Half-Life. I know Half-Life 3. Let's get all the boners weak right away and just stop all the.
Well, no,
boners
you guys read that shit, right? Like the story of how Half-Life 3 died.
Yeah, it's just.
Oh, okay. Word.
It's just hilarious. It's just It's okay. Even if it comes out of his own mouth, it's been so long. People are still like, but you don't really mean that, right? Like they're not really taking.
He's like, nah.
Hey, just so that I'm clear on this, was this the story that a Valve employee leaked a bunch of the actual plot on like 4chan or something?
Yeah, but he changed all the names and all the shit, but it was obviously Half-Life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I heard that shit.
yeah, you heard that.
I heard that before.
I heard that before. No, he did say what was it? Like there's, I think I read it was like 7 games released. Porter 2 being, and they're gonna be 3 of them are gonna be VR titles, because Valve's got their whole VR shit and they're trying to push all that. So I'm still not into VR, but Valve, it's Valve, man. They do fucking good work. All their games have been
Fucking so much.
Fucking hits.
Yeah, Valve has some really they've got some pretty good marketing going at GDC. We've been in one room so far, and there's a huge fucking Valve sign.
yeah.
There's a big GDC 2018 has a big VR segment.
VR, like that's like a thing
that's a thing
these days. Like that's like a thing now. So
yeah, I don't have
they're
or an Oculus or anything, but I'm still interested to go walk around and get eye herpes from trying on all this stuff.
I haven't had and that's the thing. Like I talk shit on fucking VR, but I've never actually tried it. So I'm sure having that experience. You know what? You guys try it this week and let us know how it is, because
I've tried it. It's kind of fun. Like it makes you optimistic, and if you try it, like I think every time you try it, it's like you really think that it's not going to be like it's getting somewhere, and you forget about all the like wave 1 VR games that have like saturated the market. The moment VR was really like a thing, and you kind of forget about that, and it's fun. Like it really makes me optimistic, just not right now. Just like right now, this year or next year or like the year after that, I really don't know if that's going to be a thing.
I think it's going to take a few years, if not upwards of 10, for that to develop into a viable platform that like everybody can use conveniently, and the key word is conveniently. So whether the goggles are created or how you access the VR itself, like there's something's got to shift where it becomes a more integrated piece. But I definitely think that's where a lot of the industry's going to end up shifting.
Yeah, because like we've been trying to do this for a while now. Like, I mean, you think of the iToy, you think of the Wii, you think of like, you know, the Kinect, that trash. Like you think of all those things, and it was always trying to go in like the direction of like hands-free or like motion-based gameplay. And like we've been going there. Just VR was like, put this on your eyes. All right, now try not to look stupid. You know, like you know what I mean? Like it's kind of what it is now.
I just watched a VR video. It was like a woman. It was like someone recorded a woman playing a game in VR. It was some sort of zombie shoot game. It doesn't really matter, but you know she has the controller, and you know she's holding the controllers in her hands, and she goes to like kick a zombie. Like that was her like natural reaction. And she looked like I get it.
So
like
real.
She was in the shit. She was in the fucking game.
Yeah.
It was like, bitch, your foot's not a controller. Like you can't. Like stop it.
Like I would love to see that. I would like to see more of that. Like that guy who was climbing and up a mountain. I'm sure everyone saw that one when he's climbing up a mountain and like his hand slips and his character falls down the mountain and the guy just tips over like he just thinks, oh wow, I'm falling. And like actually like goes forward and
no,
like
that's crazy.
slams
No,
face first
that's cool
floor.
that it's that realistic. Like you fucking.
It doesn't even matter how the graphics are, man. It doesn't matter how bad or how good the visuals look. Yeah, that immersion, and that's all it takes.
That's see, and now I feel like I can't play VR because I'll fuck myself up by accident.
Oh yeah, you gonna break something, bro. First time I played, there was a guy who waved at me, like he tried to do me a high five, and I smacked him in the face. Like I didn't know, like we're playing this game, like it's a shooting zombie game, and I'm like, you know, you walk around, you're shooting zombie, it's really dull, but it was like I don't know, it was like that was one of my first VR games, and I'm like, oh, this isn't so bad. And like I'm shooting and he shoots with me, and then he goes, all right, enemy to your right, and I'm like, thanks, man. And the whole time I'm doing this really shitty voice, like I'm like, thanks, man, appreciate it. And I'm like, I'm doing really dumb shit, and then at the end of the match, like round 1 completed, he goes, nice shit, and he goes to high five me, but I don't realize that I'm not actually in front of him, I'm actually next to him. So I go like, yeah, and I go to high five him, and I just slap him right in the face. Like what? You can even hear the guy go, wait, like don't do it. Like don't high five. Don't high five your teammate. And I'm like, fuck that, we're bros. And I smack him right in the face. He's like, oh, and like you touched me. And he was like, immersion. And I was like, oh shit, are you all right? And it's funny, like it VR feels like a new wave of things, a new wave of good things.
It is, and we're
coming.
It's taking a long time. The next decade.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh yeah. Or ignore it for the next decade, because I've been ignoring it. Every time I see PSV VR above PlayStation Plus, I'm like, yeah, okay.
Dude, it's hard to get into. It's like like $750 if you want to like get a good decent VR set.
That's a good point. It's not even affordable really to do.
Yeah,
but
true.
I'll tell you what, man. I last year at GDC I checked out Daydream, like the Google VR. Have you guys seen that? It's like
I've heard of it. I haven't
phone into it. I tried that out last year and I was surprised. I mean, the graphics are really good and everything, and it seems like way more approachable. You know, other than like a LiPo battery exploding in your face.
Right.
It seems like,
you're not really selling me. Not really selling me VR there, man.
Retail by Samsung.
Never even thought of that.
I never did that.
You should probably stop playing for a while.
I mean,
my eyes are good. This battery's getting pretty damn hot. Going into battery saving mode. Why? I'm really charged. Please take out the charger.
It's over.
I'm good, fam. Pop.
It's like, wow, man, this 4D is amazing. Everything, like I can feel it getting hotter when I walk in.
Yeah, I'm in the lava chamber, and it's like, man, it's really getting sweaty up in here. Right around my eyeballs, in fact.
Jeez.
I could feel them cooking.
I think-
Anybody making eggs?
Honestly, man, I think the next generation of phones are coming out. I think Daydream VR might actually gain a little bit more traction. I don't know because I'm not following the market very much, but
I'm not following the VR market. I saw this once, and it was like last year, but now I'm looking at it again. $99. If I had
$99 ain't bad.
I mean, if I had an extra $99 right now, like I'm stretched. Sorry, I'm stretched.
$99 sounds like that that indie game that came up on Kickstarter. That one thing that they had their own console. They're trying to do a Steam thing. I forgot it was Ouya.
Oh
forgot what it's
yeah,
called.
whatever happened to that?
What year is
That
it?
shit died, bro. It came out.
What year is it?
That's how much it was, but it's not Google, so it must be like.
The Ouya was like an open source thing, wasn't it? Like
Yep.
it was a. I want to say it was. Man, I thought it was thing with like PS3.
I feel
like,
like
what year did it come out?
Sony and Microsoft like put aside their differences for a moment and just like quietly shut down.
Let's work together.
They're like, yo.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
2013.
Let's fucking take
guys.
this shit down.
They're like, look, this is just not bad. This is not good for us. We can't have
Yeah. This is dangerous. You see this shit? Look, man.
These people are smart. We can't have this.
I don't care about your PlayStation Gold, all right? Let's just get this over with and let's get through this. And he goes, all right, man. Let's go.
Fucking. All right, let's keep it moving. What was I gonna say? State of Decay. They released State of Decay 2 footage. That looks pretty cool. It should be on Windows because it's not enough to make me reactivate my Xbox Live subscription. But if it's on Windows, I'll get it. I don't know.
Okay.
Did you guys play the original State of Decay? It's a single player game.
No.
But it was like a zombie survival game. But it was cool because it had an open world, but it was more focused on like actually like building a colony and like getting survivors and making a sustainable thing instead of just like going out and like killing. I mean, obviously you kill zombies. It's fucking zombie survival.
Right.
But it was cool that like it focused a lot more on like the base building and survival, the actual survival aspect.
When did that come out? The first one?
Years ago, 4 years ago, ish, 5 years ago.
I feel like I've heard of it.
I feel State
Sounds
of Decay.
like a fun
yeah,
game.
it was a pretty
That sounds like my
successful
shit.
game.
Yeah. That sounds like my jam.
State of Decay.
Looks like it's pretty big. I'm looking at it now. It's like pretty big and like open world too.
Yeah, it's open world. And then the new one is going to be completely co-op. 4-player co-op.
Mm-hmm.
And so far, I think they just released another video the other day. IGN's doing like an IGN first shit with it this month. So I haven't watched the new video they put out. I watched one like a couple days ago. But I think they showed off some of the base building mechanics and shit like that. But it looks cool. It's obviously it's not finished. It's still in development. So there's some clear.
Is it an indie company or is it like the same company?
No, it's the same company. It's
Jesus fuck! What is happening over there?
Sorry.
Cottrell eating chips. Are you eating
You
chips?
cooking
Is it
some
Cottrell?
shit again?
No, I was cleaning the house while we're talking.
Clean the house.
Jesus.
It sounded like I was like, "This is probably gonna be loud." Then I heard Alex go, "Jesus fucking Christ! What the hell was that?" And I'm like, "Ah, shit."
It
Sorry.
sounds like
All
you're
right.
cleaning up your collection of Sun Chips bags.
Yeah, sorry.
See, it's not too
I
loud
don't know
for
why.
me. Just for
Sunshine
the
dogs
listeners.
are pretty loud. I didn't even
all
realize
of
that.
our,
Yeah, but no.
I forgot, like, our audio this week might be just ridiculous because Josh and fucking Alex are in GDC. So what are you guys using? Like a laptop with a built-in mic?
Yeah,
I'm on a
I
tablet.
got the built-in mic on my laptop.
Yeah, they're on tablets with built-in mics and shit.
Really,
so.
it sounds pretty clear to me.
No, it sounds fine, but there is also, like, if you hear them cutting in and out, too, like, it's not like Josh has got his normal microphone and shit. Most I might be cutting out. Anyway, I'm just saying for the listeners, this time is...
Yeah, we have to kind of preface our statement.
Yeah, see, Josh sounds like he's talking through a filter right now, but then sometimes he doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Anyway, so State of Decay 2, keeping an eye out on that one because that looks actually pretty fun. They announced Division 2 and they confirmed that for E3. We'll see. Damn, Cottrell. Damn. Thoughts, Cottrell?
I thought their last DLC was called The Last Stand. Wasn't that it? Didn't they lose that?
Damn.
What are we doing?
So, see, this is why we called him the Dead Sea this week. Look at this motherfucker.
Oh my god, there's nothing like unloading a clip on someone's face and having to reload while numbers fly off their face, and then just them pulling the trigger once and putting you down on the goddamn ground. You know what? I'm not gonna.
Like I'm not gonna. Some bad experiences playing the Division.
I had some bad experiences with Division, but if I am to be like really honest, Division is a really good game. Division 2, it makes sense that the Division 2 is coming out. Division for a stat-based covered game was really solid. Their PvP mode was really good, very impressive. God, like there's a lot. Like if people who haven't played Division are kind of missing out if they really enjoy stat-based games, like the builds that you can make. Like
it's much better now.
Shit, actually, yeah, like Josh, you would love. Tweak. Oh, okay, so you have played it. All right.
Yeah.
Josh knocks the shit out of that.
Million. I'm sure you made one of those million attack power point sniper rifles that murder people in one shot.
That wasn't around when I played.
Oh, it wasn't. Okay.
We played when it came out, man.
I played when it came out too. I was playing since day one, but like I dropped off because I didn't realize I hate stat-based shooters.
The thing I didn't like about Division, like the only thing I didn't really like about Division was you had to min-max in order to stay relevant, which kind of pissed me off because I'm not a min-maxer. Yes. So for Josh, like that works awesome for you because you love.
Yeah, this is his game.
But for me, I was like, I kind of like being like a jack of all trades. Like I can kind of do I can do that in Monster Hunter. I don't have to min-max. I can still be effective, like as like a middle ground. Like oh no, I can do attack or I can do support or like whatever. But in the Division, you had to pick literally one of three things. You couldn't try to go across the board.
Yeah, so that was what I'm saying. Like I just hated that. Like I hated that aspect of me having to play a role, stick to it, and if I did, like I have to really go into like, stat changes, like reading up on the blogs. Like it's a big I just slam my head against it until it stops moving.
The problem with min-maxing is like especially with a game like the Division, which you do really have to heavily rely on your teammates. If your teammates don't have as good as gear of you or aren't as skilled as you are, and then like you can't fall back into a different role to help out where they're picking up the slack, right? You guys are basically just down a man. It's like fuck.
Yeah. It was God, you know what?
Hopefully they fix that though in a new one. Like
honestly, man, I don't think that's gonna happen because
maybe that's the
that's just the type of game it is. No, that's the type of game it was made for. Like I bought Division when I was expecting Wildlands. That's the best way I can describe it.
See, I wasn't a fan of Wildlands because Wildlands seemed just too bland to me, especially as opposed to the older Ghost Recon.
Right, but the way
dumbed down.
But the way Ghost Recon played, like as far as like
the way it played,
bullets being effective, the gameplay mechanics, like how damage is registered.
That pissed me off. I knew that going into the game though that's not how it's gonna be. I understood that it was a fucking MMO or not like an MMO.
Yeah, but Division, but once you got to the real place, like there's these guys in Division that I called them folders because they shot you so bad but they would shoot you with a shotgun and they do so much damage that your character model wouldn't really register the damage until the second after. So the rig on the character's animation would just explode, and they would just your character model would just fucking flip out and fold up like a wallet. So I just called the guys that made you do that folders.
I don't think they happen to be,
but... they happen because they wear these black ski masks. They wear these. You know what the fuck you're talking about? They wear these. Alex said something. Oh, because Alex is a regular. Yeah. So they wore these black ski masks with these black goggles, and they would just walk around cover, and they would just gun you down. And they had, I would unload a full clip onto these guys' face, and they would still walk around and blast me once, and that was it.
You're so salty.
Yeah. So I think Division is a great game, and it makes perfect sense, dude. I like Division. I like the idea of Division 2 more than fucking Destiny 2 right now. And
I like the idea of it. I mean, yeah, I like the idea of Division 2.
yeah.
No, I was gonna say I like the idea, yeah, but I like the idea more than Anthem right now. Shit.
The BioWare in me doesn't agree with that, but I know what you're talking about. I know what you're saying. I hear that.
Fucking. All right. What's up next? What the hell was I saying? I know we're
talking about Division 2's out.
Yeah. No,
Primary cleaning products for your.
What?
Primary cleaning products for your.
For Cottrell? Yeah, Cottrell. What are you putting with over there?
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Damn, you can still hear that shit.
Yes,
oh yeah,
dog. It's right next
I'm
to
sorry.
You're using a pressure washer to clean your counter.
Damn. All right. I think I'm just gonna stop then. I'm gonna call it.
Yeah, just calm down for a bit.
I'll say, damn. I'm sorry. I can't clean.
Caliber 6 news. My man Geralt coming to Soul Calibur.
Oh yeah.
6. I am so excited. I am rock hard. Like that's.
You know, I'm disappointed he didn't walk up to Nightmare and go, "Damn, you're ugly." Like I'm disappointed he didn't do that.
He might though.
I love that
he
line.
might have that line. He talks a lot of shit in the game.
Line.
Dude, like his combos, like they were looking nasty, bro. I was like, oh.
Dude, when I played Monster Hunter 4 and what was it, Generations, I always had you can put automated phrases when you do your special attacks, and they were all Witcher lines. Like, how do you like that silver? Damn, you're ugly.
Oh yeah,
like,
you can't do that.
yeah, like I love those lines. And
see, I can't talk shit on Draw or Soul Calibur because I played Soul Calibur. We're called the Bob Squad for a reason, and I'm just not gonna buy it. I can't do it. I'm not a fighter. Not gonna happen.
Fair. That's fair. I know. I think we talked about this last time on the podcast.
Yeah. Like I drunk bought Witcher 3.
And you still haven't played it. God damn, Josh.
God damn.
Yeah, no.
God damn.
I'm a bad
Alex,
person.
have you played The Witcher 3? My man.
After hearing what you just did to Josh, totally, man. I played Witcher.
Yeah, my man. Hell yeah. Oh wait, no. I knew you didn't play The Witcher. I shouldn't have asked that question because Cottrell, when we were talking about the podcast earlier, he was like, "What's it called? The Dimeridia?"
Oh shit!
I was like, "Yeah."
Demeterium.
Calling me the fuck
yeah,
out. Demeterium Bomb Squad. God damn. Calling my ass out.
All right, but yeah, I'm pumped for that. That's my shit.
I like Soul Calibur though, dude. I've played Soul Calibur. That holds a very nostalgic place in my heart.
Well, check, dude. I don't know if you have you been following the shit for 6.
I just looked at the trailer. I saw is it Nightmare beating the shit out of some guy.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, someone who remains nameless now.
One of those fucking anime nerds.
Yeah. But it's they've been releasing character trailers over the past couple weeks. It's all they've only introduced one new guy so far. He looks kind of cool. But it's just Soul Calibur, but it looks good because now it's in Unreal Engine 4. So hell yeah.
Oh shit, Unreal Engine 4. Yeah, that's making a come up, man. That's finally. It's funny when we were in school when that shit was announced, and it was just
Unreal
too
Engine
powerful an
4?
engine. Unreal Engine 4, yeah.
Oh yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember the volcano. Josh showed me the volcano, crazy ass volcano tech demo, and then when it goes out, and it went out, and there was that weird Diablo looking guy that was sitting on a throne at the end of that, and I was like, holy shit. We didn't see any of that really until like 4, because I think we were always all about particle effects at the time, and particle effects all looked like.
Yo, did you fart or did you shit? Hold on, you guys keep going.
She said both. She said both, man. What do you mean? I don't do simple things out here. And we were talking about how all particle effects just looks like a bunch of fireflies, like put together.
Yeah.
She didn't shit.
Well,
That's just a fart.
Segment
If
in
you're
there.
if you're talking about particle like standard particle effects, yeah. But I mean, damn, even in like Unreal 3 and stuff, people were doing like some cool flipbook animations and stuff with particle effects that just
Yeah, that's
like
true.
like if you've seen like Just Cause 2, or did they make a third one? I feel like Just
They
Cause
made a third one.
Yeah, they made
yeah,
one.
yeah. Just Cause 3 had some of the best video game explosions I've ever seen.
Yeah, if
Really?
if your computer can run it, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
I
like
have it.
I mean, my computer can run it on like medium because like that game is ridiculous. Like PlayStation, I downloaded it on PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 4 can't run it. Like,
Whoa, really?
not well.
So I was just about to ask, like, would I be able to see it or tell what it is on PlayStation 4? And then
It
that
it
question.
slows down. It chugs. It's not even a constant 30 frames a second. I swear it's like
Jesus.
24.
Shit. Okay.
It's
Well,
ridiculous. Like it's just the game is just so graphically intense. Like Catrell or like Alex said, with the amount of particle effects and shit, the explosions, and like that game is all explosions. It's just a fucking.
so instead of like you were saying particle effects looking like fireflies, instead of like 1,000 little fireflies, they throw out like 1,000 little like 256 textures. And
Oh, okay.
everything is actually like rendering actual like animations, like 2-dimensional animations that are exploding and like acting like particles do.
Damn, that's a smart way to
wait,
get through that.
they're throwing out textures instead of particles.
Yeah.
I mean, they're doing
I
both.
can see
It's
how
a
that
combination of
looks.
them.
Yeah.
Hold on. Just Cause 3.
Here, I'll send you a video.
I was gonna send.
Yeah, send me a video because I want to see that shit.
I'm gonna have to.
It's like in slow
That
motion.
was fast as
I
hell.
have to can I mute this? Can I mute this? Oh shit. There we go.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Let's see.
shoot.
Dimeridium Bomb Squad.
This isn't like the best example I've seen.
Did you
of it.
guys explain particle effects while I was gone to the listeners?
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
yeah,
you
a little
did?
bit.
Alright, because I just realized we're talking about particle effects, and a lot of people probably don't know what the fuck. What
Oh, okay. Then in that case, no.
Alex.
All right, so basically explosions and like the most simple I think example of particle effects would be like a firework, right? So you can't sit there and animate everything that happens in a firework. So it's a simulation basically, and a lot of like bullets, bullet trails, stuff like that. Those are all particle effects. It's basically an object that leaves a trail, and it'll render like 20 particles or something behind it. It's basically just like little lit circles that move so fast that your eye just sees it as, okay, that's a trail now. That's not a bunch of individual dots. But like in
Think of it as if you've got a lit sparkler and you're spinning it around.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That,
Oh, right.
yeah, that's a,
Yeah.
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 So like when a firework explodes, like nobody's gonna like hand animate all of that happening. So
You don't know.
I actually don't know. No, people will do that. So now in Just Cause 3 and in other next gen games, rather than explosions just happening like fireworks do and them looking like fireworks, instead of leaving a trail of just lights behind, it's now leaving a trail of animations behind. So somebody will take a picture, like a blank white square, and not draw out, but simulate the explosions happening and record each frame of that explosion in like a different software package. And then now when it trails off, to leave a trail of like what smoke animated actually looks like, instead of, just leaving black spheres.
I think I actually just learned a couple of things.
I think I get that. That's actually like I I fell off the game dev train, so that's really cool. That's actually easy for me to understand. And I gotta say, these explosions that you showed me are fucking
right?
fantastic. Like I'm looking at a bullet whiz off of, like actually hit one of the lampposts, blowing out one of the lights, but those are 2 individual animations. Like,
Yeah.
that's sick. Like I'm looking at explosions hit
PS4
other
guys.
things to set off another explosion.
Yeah.
That's on the PlayStation 4?
I said you're not going to see this on PlayStation 4.
Oh, that's
No, that's the
This
same.
level of
PlayStation
graphics,
4
right?
Can't fucking handle it, man.
This is so like I imagine this is really GPU intensive, right? Because they have like a lot of chain explosions, and then they have like actual like physics interactions and stuff too. I mean, I imagine a lot of stuff is going to happen.
Like Control, if you watch closely too, you'll see in that video, it doesn't render like fucking what's his name, Rico, the main character right there. You'll see like it'll copy him, like it won't, like he'll stay.
I thought that was Nathan Drake, to be honest.
No, it's Rico.
It's the same guy basically.
I'm talking shit.
It fucking is.
This dude just wears a lot of denim and has a packet of cigarettes rolled on his arm.
But you'll see like there's like a trail of Rico when he
Canadian
moves,
Drake.
Sometimes like for like 2 or 3 frames there, you'll still see him, even because he hasn't like they haven't got. It's fucking. It's so intense, dude. It's ridiculous. What the fuck is it doing? Oh.
They're just looking at explosions now.
Yeah, now we're just looking at explosions. Blue Point Games. Fucking. So they just Sorry, give me a moment. So they just remastered Shadow of the Colossus, as you guys know.
Yes, they did, like the gods they are.
Fucking yeah. So if you guys haven't played, not you guys of the squad, but fuck it. Yeah, if you guys haven't played either, Shadow of Colossus before, they just remastered that shit, and that looks fucking good. It's a brand new fucking game. I mean, it's the same game. It's got the same mechanics, but it looks like it was just made. Well, because it was basically just made. They redid
the only other game
thing.
There are other games that I played before them, which was like Uncharted 3, the Drake collection.
Yeah.
But this is by far the best work they've ever done. Like this
it looks like a brand new fucking game. It looks like it was just made. It's ridiculous.
There's like 2 remastered versions, and they look kind of like crap in comparison. But like there was the way it looked so good starting out Shadow of the Colossus that I actually thought I was looking at a new scene. Like there was the beginning of the game, I actually didn't recognize some of the things that was happening because they were done in such great detail.
Did you pick up the remake?
I thought, no, I was watching the first 30 minutes of it. Yeah, and I was like, holy shit, did this happen before? Like, I wasn't sure.
It's fucking.
I fucking just realized you guys weren't talking about Shadows of Mordor. I was like, why would they remaster that?
It
looks great.
It just came out. Why would they do that?
But I was bringing up Blue Point because their next game is also going to be a remaster, and the rumor going around is because they've been remastered.
What game's getting remastered?
Well, we don't know yet, but the rumor is that it's Metal Gear Solid 4.
Ooh, why 4?
Why 4? Because they remastered all the other Metal Gear games except for 4, and they stick with Sony.
They gave it an HD. What do they do? What do they do to most of these games?
They did 1 through 3. They did an HD remaster.
I know what you're saying, but 1 through 3 wasn't really HD. Hey
man, I'm not the one doing the remaster. Don't get mad at me.
Okay.
Right?
I'm just saying.
The bigger problem here is that once you've remastered a game, it's now relevant to the time period in which you remastered it.
Yeah.
So now that those Metal Gear 1 through 3s, while they might be remastered, like nowadays still look like they belong on PlayStation 2 or something.
Yeah. Yeah, like Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater for the 3DS looks better than the HD remake that was on the Xbox 360. That's not an exaggeration.
No, I mean you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Look,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
I'm just pumped for. I'm gonna play Metal Gear Solid 4.
Was that a? Oh, yeah, he's got a point. Or was that like a? Boy,
No.
you talking at your ass, so I'm just gonna sit here and like wait for the
No,
silence.
you're right. You're right. I'm just salty because I
Okay.
just wanted
Holy
Metal Gear Solid
shit.
4.
It's been almost 10 years since Metal Gear Solid.
Since 4?
Yeah, that shit
Oh.
came out when we were in high school, bro.
Oh.
Well, maybe when you were in high school.
What are you talking about?
I just remember. Alex is old. You didn't know that?
Alex, how old are you? You're not that old.
I'm not that old. I wasn't in high school in 2008, though.
Were you?
I don't think. Were we not? Were we just grad? I was graduating. Wait, was I? No, I wasn't. I was in high school.
Anyway, apparently Alex is a lot older than I thought he was.
I was in high
Oh,
school.
bro.
Sorry, I couldn't.
Josh, you're old.
Yeah.
as fuck.
Boy, if you don't get that.
The resident elder speaks. Fucking opened his eyes like, huh? Oh,
Yeah, I was dozing off, so I woke up.
oh my god.
I heard somebody
Man.
talking about age.
Yeah, in my Rocky.
You young whippersnappers don't even know.
Christ.
I walked to school barefoot in 10 feet of snow.
Oh
Like,
God!
that's not even
damn.
smart, bro. She was stupid.
Yeah, that's not. Why would you do that? That's pretty
you
dumb,
Do
bro.
you still have feet, dude? Like what?
No, they cut them off.
Oh my god.
Okay.
What was
Makes
I?
sense.
Moving on.
I had something.
Metal Gear Solid 4.
Yeah, no.
Metal Gear
I had a
Solid
list
4.
of shit that I was talking about. Doesn't matter. Cottrell.
Yeah, boy.
We got a Nintendo Direct. I know they announced fucking a new Super Smash Brothers and a new Pokemon. What else?
Well, I wanna go with the I wanted to, oh man, I was trying to build it up to that, you know what I mean? Like I was gonna try to build it up and then,
Man.
go, Smash, but you just kinda took the wind out of my sails, you know?
Oh, my bad,
That's
dude.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, fuck
Nah,
that.
it's alright, bro. I mean, I'll recover.
He said, I'll recover.
We just
Alright,
edited
so, like,
this
And
part
this
out,
is
right?
why we don't rehearse.
So some pretty cool shit.
We should start rehearsing. Fuck.
No, there's some really cool shit that they had for the 3DS games. They brought back this one game called Dylan. Dylan, like the Wild West. It's like a Wild West road. I don't know. I don't even know how to. I'm not even gonna get into it. It's actually a bad idea. Because I don't know why I was interested in it, but it's really not that
Way to start.
interesting. Anyway,
Strong start. Strong
Yeah.
recovery there, my man.
so Luigi's Mansion is getting a remake for the 3DS. Along with that, there's Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. It's one of the Mario and Luigi RPG games that did not really get much attention because I think the 3DS was coming out when this game came out, so it was weird. And I didn't play it, so I'm really excited. Like I just started, but then I didn't play it. WarioWare Gold is coming out for the 3DS. It's like the biggest collection of like their best games and all that shit, including new ones, with like story and shit. It's really weird how Wario came back from Wario Land. And bigger news out of all that stuff, Mario Tennis Aces actually looks pretty damn dope. Like it looks like they're trying to do some badass shit. It's like a Mario Tennis game, but a lot not power tennis or the Mario Tennis games were kind of falling off, but now they're trying to go meta. Like they're trying to do some.
All right.
Like,
So I googled Mario Tennis Aces. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I googled
go ahead.
Mario Tennis Aces, and literally the first story is Luigi definitely has a dick and it's 3.7 inches plastic. That's literally the first story.
I saw the same shit, dude. There's
What?
2 of them.
what does it say?
Hold on. Google Mario Tennis Aces right now. Just Google it. Just bring it
All
up.
right.
And tell me what the first thing you see.
What the fuck?
I just googled Mario Tennis, and I'm posting this in Discord.
What the fuck?
Every day
Bowser
you
is
see-
only 4 feet tall, judging by Luigi's penis.
Like, yo, I'm not even religious, but y'all motherfuckers need Jesus. Like, what?
What the fuck? Why? Why?
All right, can we
right.
get a story on this?
Only
Where
Kotaku.
did this
Only
come from?
fucking Kotaku. Only them.
It's on
They're
Daily
the
Mail.
only
It's on the
people with
AV
shit.
Club. It's on the Rap. Jesus.
Oh my god.
You can't
So
judge how long a penis is based on the bulge. They're going really deep into this.
Yeah, like it's not even accurate. Like it's just like
It's not even
do
accurate.
your fucking math, guys. Like what the hell? You can't You can't judge. So like what if Luigi has a micro penis? Then that doesn't make any sense.
He's got a tuck around, man. Look at that. I mean,
Yeah. Oh my god.
Duh,
These guys
I
don't know.
found one that has a picture, like with a
They don't know what the
diagram.
fuck they're talking about. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Oh yeah. Fucking Jesus. This is ridiculous. It puts the dick in ridiculous. Hey,
I like how they're like, this is approximately 40 pixels.
Yeah, you see that shit? You see that? Oh, you're looking at the same picture I
Yeah.
am. Ladies and gentlemen, basically,
Oh,
Luigi has
Welcome to the internet.
a big penis. Anyway, so Mario Tennis Aces. What's up with it?
Mario Tennis Aces, they're trying to go harder on the competitive game front, so
Oh,
they're trying to
that
do
nigga
some
went
like
hard.
yeah, like they're trying to do some like epic like kind of like technical shots. Like there are 3 different technical shots that can interact or counter each other, and there's like special meters that you can go all right. You can attack someone with such velocity that it actually breaks their racket. Like you can actually break someone's racket in Aces. As a
I
strategic
see
move to,
that
like,
picture
Oh, shit.
of his.
Is Johnny
racket.
McEnroe a playable character?
No. Oh shit. Nah, but it looks fun. Like I had power tennis and I kind of fell off after that, but looking at the video and they went pretty deep in the video. All I can think about is like the talk of Luigi's penis every time I say deep, hard, or like anything. Like, I'm trying to word my stuff like properly, but it's not working. Anyway,
Okay.
so
Oh,
you can.
God.
It's surprisingly in depth.
Yeah, dude, get it.
So I think it's pretty cool. I think it's really. I actually think I want this game because there's some pretty cool
I had
games.
I
I've
only
been
played
getting
one
indie
Mario
games lately.
Tennis, and it was back on like Game Boy Color or something. But
Yeah.
that shit was a blast.
I was
Yeah,
just gonna
it's
say,
fun.
I definitely played some Mario Tennis back in the day, and
Maybe I had
it
it on
it
Nintendo
kind of got stale after a while. But looking at this one, like, there's some cool story mode stuff and like boss fights and like the kind of shit. Like you use the mechanics to actually like beat the bosses. That's the kind of shit.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like this
like
would
it's
definitely
really
be good to play
fun.
with the squad too. Like we would get salty with one another. Like, oh, you motherfucker.
Yeah, there's also a mode where you guys can use the Wii control. I mean the Joy-Con. You can use the Joy-Con controls so that you actually have to swing the racket. Like you're it's like you're holding a racket, and like the sounds will the sounds of the controller like it's like
We've
they use
come
that.
full
What do they use?
circle back to the Wii, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much. I kind of like the Joy-Cons because they don't use the motion sensor thing.
Yeah.
Or they don't
Well-
use the not the motion sensor. They don't use the whatever that shit was that you put on top of your TV that everyone taped to the side of their TV or the top of their TV just to get going.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I was gonna say
So
the
it's like-
Joy-Con controls. I mean, they make sense for this game. You know, like it is a tennis game. It is something that you would swing. You know, your arm doing or whatever. So
Yeah.
yeah. And I feel like they doubled down on that. Like now they're like, well, we're making like, should we make? Oh, we should make Mario Tennis again. Like, well, if we do, we have to go balls deep in this shit. We can't just like pussy around and
man, balls deep.
make this
pussy
game another
around.
Yeah.
fucking.
Jesus.
Well, they were like,
And
we can't make
it's-
another fucking tennis game, and we have like motion controls that can actually be decent.
Shit, I might have to grab one.
Dude, Aces looks like a lot of fun. Like Aces
That's what
actually
I'm
looks
saying,
like
I
a
might have to
console style
actually
game.
finally save up some money and get the fucking.
'Cause-
What do you call this thing? The Switch.
The Switch.
Jesus
The
Christ.
Switch. Can I get a whatever the newest Nintendo
Give me
product,
that
please?
Nintendo, John.
Give
That's
me
Philly for you.
Game Boy
That's what
Pocket.
we'll do. Oh
Give
my
me the
God.
Switch.
Yeah. This is actually a good opportunity for Nintendo to make some money on hardware too, because what with people swinging Joy-Cons around again and breaking.
Oh
Shit.
yeah.
Well,
They're just
they're
gonna
gonna.
make bank, man.
You know how Nintendo loves the peripherals anyway. They're probably gonna like release it with like a Joy-Con racket, straight up
Yup.
tennis racket. Like,
Yeah, and
Hey,
you get
man,
to
you gotta
beat
get
your
that free cardboard.
oh yeah, that cardboard shit. It'll be
that
on the lab.
lavo.
Get that cardboard.
Uh,
$150
that,
later, you got a piece of shit that's breaking open.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know what's funny? There was actually a Nintendo peripheral for a racket for the Wii Sports. Like
Yeah.
Wii Sports was lit. Okay, so Wii Sports was lit. Like
He
the
said-
Wii Sports boxing, Wii Sports tennis.
Control. I
Wii
know you
Sports
said
was
it was
fun as
lit,
hell.
but was it fire?
Yes, because I played that game for a long time. Yeah, because I played that shit for a very long time. Like
No, Wii
before,
Sports was the shit.
when we came out, there wasn't really that many games that you could play, and Wii Sports was that. So like that was fun. That was mad fun.
That's true, man. That Wii Sports was actually big, and like my parents would never play video games with me, and like we came out, and it was like ridiculous how many like adults. My mom bought a Wii after I moved out. Like she got the Wii Fit and stuff, and she was actually
Yeah, that's when people fell off when the
shit.
Wii Fit came out, and they were like, "Yo, so like, have you ever stepped on a Wii Fit? That thing is disrespectful." They'd be like, listen, Trudy, I
So
can
what did
feel
it say to you?
It's like, yo, not to me. It said I was good, and it actually shapes your me as accurate as you probably are
that's
in the
not
game.
No,
Yeah.
all right. So first off, the most demoralizing thing is like, wow, it's been like 2 weeks since you've been here.
It's like, bitch, I
And
know
it's
how
like,
long
dude,
it's been.
shut
How
up.
did you do that? Stop over here.
Yeah.
Stop over
That
here.
hard guilt trip.
Dude, it's gotta break you down before it builds you up, right?
Yeah, bro. It was like, I swear to God, it was almost like I was sitting on the couch, and I was playing my DS, and Ma was on the Wii Fit. She stood on it, and I never saw Wii Fit. I just got on, and it waited me, and I was like, all right, cool, and I didn't know what that was. And then my mom was like, oh, all right, here we go. She got on, and it was like it. I was like, wait, Ma, did you make your me look like that? She goes, nah, the Wii Fit does that. And I was like, whoa. And like, I swear to God, it was almost like the machine was like, hey, Donna, I noticed that you've gained 5 pounds. That's probably the same weight as the hamburger I'm positive you had last week. Like, it was
Oh
just
my
like some
God.
savage shit. Like it was like, I mean, it didn't say that, of course, but like it would be able to calculate mom's weight and was like put in suggestions like maybe eat less or like go out jogging. And I'm like, God damn, like, I'm on this, and I'm like, holy cow, I'm so glad I'm like young enough where I can eat anything and it just goes right through me. Like that was awful. Like I think that's when all the parents that were excited about the Wii kind of fell off the Wii because they were like, this is some messed up shit. I don't need this. Oh my God. Yeah.
That's honesty.
But
Yeah.
okay. So putting Wii Fit, the game cartridge itself aside, I said cartridge, the disc, whatever the fuck. That game aside, the Wii Fit as a controller actually worked out for like a lot of other games. Like,
Oh yeah, sure.
had like skiing and like long jumping and stuff like that you could do with the Wii Fit. That was like, I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool.
No, that is sick.
No,
I thought that was
that's a
dope
good
too.
point. We'll keep going with
Yeah,
Nintendo
I'm
Direct.
sorry. So can I ask
No.
something
Yeah,
real
go ahead.
quick?
That's good.
Yeah.
I haven't been super connected with like Nintendo recently. Like I have a 2DS that I bought specifically for Smash Bros. When that came
Well,
out.
the 2DS is lit. Yeah.
But I thought the Switch was going to like kind of overtake 3DS in like making games. It sounds like they're still making new content for 3DS.
Yeah, nah, man. The 3DS is not going anywhere. That shit is pretty much like one of the the Switch is selling a lot, but I would say that the Switch is probably selling more, if not as much as the Switch, only because the Switch costs a lot of money. Like, I really don't think. I think the 3DS is doing a really good job, and it's been doing a good job because they sell with handhelds better than anything
I was
else.
gonna say
And
Japan, like 3DS is like their main console over in Japan.
yeah, like they
Yeah.
killed the
Like America
PlayStation
does
Vita.
we're more known for like the home sit down on your couch console shit, but in Japan like they're all about the mobile shit. And while you can do that obviously with the Nintendo Switch, it's still easier and more portable to take the 3DS. So they're still
Exactly.
gonna continue to support for that.
Yeah. So yeah, you're not wrong for being surprised because like the 3DS has just been quietly unstoppable. Like if you look at the Vita, bro, like the Vita doesn't is it really irrelevant
So yeah,
because of
Sony was like, you know
handhelds like
what,
the 3DS.
Nintendo, we concede. Fuck it.
No, they haven't, man. They
No,
still
they
been making things
no,
and
they're
going
not.
like, all
They
right, this
Vita
game,
died
bro.
black months ago.
Vita is not dead, bro. Vita
Dude, they
is
still
not. I
making
mean,
it.
it's no, it's dead, but they're still pushing it. Like there's a like some of the there's like some really some cool games that were like okay, Odin Sphere and what's it called? The other one, the ones with the Viking and the witches, and I remember there was a controversy about like the breast size of one of the characters.
There's
Like it was just
always
ridiculously massive.
controversy.
You know
Wait
what I'm
till Soul
talking about,
Calibur
right?
6 comes out. People are gonna start that kind of shit up again.
Oh man, that's funny because Soul Calibur is definitely like it's dumb to like Soul Calibur. Oh man, the breast sizes in that game, like the jiggle physics are like a
The
staple
jiggle physics.
of
They
the game.
perfected the jiggle physics.
Yeah,
Anyway,
like they
continue with the
they did
Nintendo
it. Yeah,
Direct. We're not talking about
yeah.
video
Okay, so
games.
all right, so that one. Then there's Splatoon has a big expansion that's coming out, and it's gonna be dope.
How are the jiggle
It's gonna.
physics on Luigi's micro penis, though?
We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and
Yeah,
see.
I'll have to wait and see. Shit. I think it's gonna sound really nerdy talking about it, and you're probably not
This
gonna
is a
know what the
video
fuck
game
I'm talking about.
podcast.
Well, yeah, but this is Splatoon, and this is nerdy shit, and y'all don't really follow Nintendo. So like Splatoon, you know how Splatoon is, turf war based combat, fun game, all that stuff.
Right,
They
right.
have a new they have a new expansion that's coming out, and you're able to find like it's all about the story behind the enemy of Splatoon. All of the characters that are in the game, so well, all of the characters you can play so far have all been they're called Inklings. They're pretty much Squid's kids, and now you're gonna be able to find out what happened, what's going on with the Octo kids, who are like your enemy in the game. They're pretty much octopuses.
Wait, there's a
And you
story
get
in this
the
game?
yeah, dude. There's a story.
I
It's
thought
funny.
this is just all PvP.
Splatoon's a post-apocalyptic Splatoon is Nintendo's way of making like they made it a post-apocalyptic game, and it was like a joke because of all the games that were coming out. They're like, oh, post-apocalyptic and the world is miserable, and Splatoon is like, no, humans die, but that doesn't mean life doesn't go on. And like Squid Kids like came to be, like they are the people that live on Earth.
Wait, so these characters are
So
squid kids?
they're not humans. They're creatures, obviously, because they can turn into squids and
They can turn into
like
squids?
you haven't
Evolution, bro.
yeah.
I don't have
Yeah,
I don't
right.
have Nintendo Switch, man.
No, well, this was on the Wii U too. Oh, yeah, never mind. So like there's a new expansion that's coming out. No More Heroes for the Switch is coming out. It's gonna be fucking fire. But it's gonna play a lot like Fury, the game Fury. That game that I looked like it just ripped off of Hyper Light Drifter.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
But it really it hasn't, so I can't really say it did. And it looks
Yeah,
good. Like it looked. Yeah, Fury was its own thing because it got me on synthwave music. I had no idea synthwave music was a thing until I played that game, and I was like, "Yo, this is pumping!" And now I'm all about it. So thank you, Fury. So Travis Touchdown is now in a video game, so it's a lot of funny video game references like Metal Gear Solid, other crazy shit, and it's a wild ass game. Gonna be fun. And then the most important shit, Smash. Smash is coming out for the Switch, but it's gonna be a new game. It's gonna be a whole new game. Like it's yeah. So like the reason why I know it's going to be, or I'm saying it's going to be, a new game is because HAL Laboratory. If you look at the end of the trailer, it says Nintendo/HAL Laboratory 2018, and HAL Laboratory wasn't working on Smash 4. They never worked on Smash 4. It was Bandai Namco, and right. So it's a whole new game altogether.
After the new Mario Kart for the Switch came out, I was really worried about the Smash for Switch, because it is. Man, it is almost exactly the same game that came out for Wii U.
Yeah. So you were like thinking,
I think it includes the DLC, and that's, maybe they threw in a couple more levels or game types or whatever, but it was exactly the same game.
Yeah, you were like, fuck. Yeah. Yeah, I have a friend, CJ Baker. He's like so not okay with the amount of ports that are coming out from the Wii U. They're like, yeah, we fucked up. So
I think I posted on his Facebook about that.
yeah. Like it was like, if you got it, well, guess what? Probably have to get it again, bitches, and it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
So Smash is gonna be a new Smash game. The Splatoon characters are gonna be, the Inklings are gonna be in it. I'm excited for that shit, and I think that's all I can really say.
Funimation's trying to put Goku in that.
Good lord. You know what? It's funny. Cloud made sense to me being in Smash. It made sense to me. Like, I mean, it was like weird as shit, but Cloud it wasn't. Cloud's in it. Yeah,
the new one or the old one?
That's for Wii U.
Cloud was in that one?
The DLC character.
Oh, DLC. Okay.
Yeah. Did you know Ryu was in?
Yeah, Ryu's in it. Hold on a second. I got a phone call real quick.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Continue, Alex.
All right. I just noticed is apparently for the new Smash Bros. Like quite a while ago, like Bandai Namco, I guess, was like they were trying to hire more people to work on Smash, but I mean now Cottrell's saying it was HAL Laboratories that's going to be creating this. So I mean I'm really interested in seeing
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do brawl shit again. Like I really enjoy the system, the way Smash 4 works, and
Cottrell, move your mic closer to your mouth.
Oh, sorry. Hold on a second.
He moves his mouth away from the mic so he can breathe.
You hear me now?
Yeah, it's weird, but you're just not as loud as you were before.
Oh. Can you hear me better?
No, you
okay.
Sound better. All right.
So Smash Brawl, Super Smash Brothers Brawl, that was I hated that game because everything was very slow. Characters took forever to hit the ground. I feel like you committed to, if you do any move, it takes you really commit to your attacks. It felt like Monster Hunter, but you can jump, and it was really
you came out of Melee also, right? So Super Smash Melee was super fast. Like if you compare that to the Nintendo 64 version, Melee was super fast. Yeah. And so people got used to Melee and how Melee played because it was like there were a lot of years between Melee and Brawl. And so people got really used to Melee, and then Brawl came out and they're like, the fuck is this?
Yeah, I never got that perspective. I actually agree. And I you know what? Okay, so I feel like after what you said, I feel like Smash 4 was right down the middle and exactly where I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping Smash, this new one, Smash for the Switch, is going to be like that because Sakurai said something that made me go, oh, okay, I think this is weird because he's been overseeing the Smash 4 for the Wii U and the 3DS, but he's been working on this Smash, the one that was announced, for a long time. He didn't say how long, but he was saying he's been working on this, and it's safe to assume he's been working on this during the development of Smash 4. So I'm not sure how it's gonna play. But he's a beast, so I'm not really worried or anything like that. I just want more. I just want fucking gameplay, to be honest. I just want to
Yeah.
goddamn game.
I don't think I've ever seen gameplay of a Smash Bros. Game until it was like on the cusp of being released, because that's something like those mechanics. Like if you change something kind of seemingly small, it changes a lot of how the game plays.
So I think especially when it comes to fighting games.
They try and keep that kind of on the hush hush until it's like released almost.
Yeah.
Did you play Project M?
Dude, I love Project M. Kept me alive before Smash 4 came out, and it was weird. Like, it was so good. I loved it. I loved the way Bowser played. I loved the way Roy played. I almost wish that Smash 4 made Roy play the same way he does in Project M. Bowser, I was split between the way Bowser plays in Project M and the way Bowser plays in Smash 4, because Bowser in Smash 4, the reason why he stands upright and he's like running around, like the way he runs is a lot more aggressive and almost cartoony, and like the way he moves and all that stuff, it's all based on the way he fights in Bowser's inside story. Like, he is supposed to be this like powerhouse, but also still a Mario character instead of like a fire-breathing dragon. So like it was really cool. Like Project M did so much for me, and like being able to mod the music, put whatever like video game song I wanted to put in for every like stage, and it was a very fun thing. And I kind of want to go back, but I know I can't.
No, so main reason I was bringing it up is I feel like a lot of the community contributed into making Project M like the best Smash Bros. Game that they could, right?
Hell yeah.
So I think if they make another Smash Bros. Game without like kind of incorporating some of those lessons learned from Project M, you know, a big oversight, because this is like literally driven by the community. So like I hope they're going to sort of, you know, at least on some level take some of those lessons from it.
So I feel like they did that a little bit with Smash 4, because there are certain characters and things that they added on that I was like, I'm pretty sure that's something Project M did. Like the addition of Roy. Like that, the inclusion of Roy was completely like last minute decided, and was like, Mewtwo and Roy. Yeah. Like that wasn't going to happen.
I'm actually looking at
it wasn't for the influence.
Right now. It says the addition of Mewtwo and Roy.
Yeah, so like it wouldn't have. I don't really think that would have happened without the support from Project M's community and all that. Like, because Mewtwo wasn't even really like when they showed the trailer for Mewtwo, it was just his character model, and they were like, "Yeah, like we're gonna do this," and it was just I'm. Project M has a special place in my heart, and I feel like they have done it in a way that they didn't expect, but they still did it. Like they've influenced it, because Sakurai is like kind of like not a snooty dude, but he's kind of like, he's in our generation, so he's kind of like, he would probably talk as much shit as we would. And I remember, I'll never forget this guy. I actually knew him in real life, but he's kind of a douchebag. Hungry Box, and he he challenged Sakurai to a game and said, actually he got an invitation to a round table where Sakurai was actually there, and they were talking about certain gaming mechanics that they would add into the game and certain things they had. So they do have that input, just not on the same, like, you're able to sit with them and talk. And so when Hungrybox got the fucking floor, he made the dumbass decision to go, hey, how about I play you in Smash, and if I beat you, I get to help you make your game. And Sakurai said in Japanese, who the fuck, like, do you even know how to make a game? Like, have you ever made a game before? Like, and everyone just goes, damn, like, bro, like, holy shit, like, like Sakurai speaks, suck a dick, like, they're all like, oh, you ain't shit. And I think people like Hungrybox are the reason why Sakurai doesn't really talk to people, like, talk to the gaming community as directly, because I don't know, like, fighting game people kind of get pretentious, and he just gets sick of that shit. He just gets He does.
I do gotta hand it to him though, because for Smash 4 that was something like actually both Smash 4 and Mario Kart sort of surprised me with this. Like the DLC updates that they did, they released some for free, which was really cool, but like, I mean, the Wii U was like the first actual like Nintendo console to be able to add content onto their existing games, and that was super cool for Smash Bros. Because I was like, oh man, they didn't have this in. Like, I was kind of upset. Like, Lucas was my boy, man. Lucas is like,
oh yeah, they added Lucas.
He wasn't in the game, and I was so pissed off. And then I feel like a lot of people felt the same way. And it was fast too. Like the first DLC came out fast for like Smash 4 was released. But like now they had a platform to sort of like listen to community feedback and like deliver on that. That was pretty.
That's something I love about like Nintendo. I just kind of love how they do their own thing, but also listen to the feedback. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I love that. That's kind of why I like Nintendo. Like they don't do really cringy. They kind of do. I mean, they do cringy like press conferences, but it's whenever the fuck they want. Like not like, oh, we're gonna wait till E3 to disappoint your ass with some CGI trailers. It's like, no, we got some games. Let's talk about it now.
Oh man,
I just love that. That's the shit I like.
There we go. Disappoint your ass at E3.
Make it about the fucking games, Kapil. Make it about the fucking games.
Shit. No, for sure. I got a question. What's going on? What is this sushi shit I see?
Sushi?
There's some sushi fucking game.
Oh, there's a sushi game for the Switch. It's like some intense ass some high flying like
Sushido. Like what the fuck?
Yeah. I don't know that much about that game, but it looked interesting. I kind of just like it kind of went through one ear and out the other, but it was alright. Like I thought it was interesting. It caught my attention. I think it's an indie game.
Yeah, one of the indies.
One of the indies.
Yeah, for a 3DS, that shit looks. What the fuck is this? I don't know.
You're like, that shit looks dumb as hell.
No, like if I had a 3DS, like I'd probably pick it up, to be honest.
Oh yeah. There's another game that actually we can talk that we can do that later. The games what you've been playing.
I mean, I was gonna say I don't really know. I feel like that's kind of the spot we're at now, anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll just plug in another game. I'll plug in another game. So, Tower Aegis Defenders. Have you guys heard about that game? Made by Humble Bundle.
Made by Humble Bundle?
Yes.
Wait, made?
Yes.
Like as in developed?
Yes.
Aegis Defenders. How do I fucking spell this?
Look that shit up.
Aegis Tower Defense?
It's published by Humble Bundle.
Published. Oh, my bad. Published by Humble Bundle.
It's called Aegis Defenders.
Yeah, okay, it's a sexy piece of work too. That game is fun as hell. It's a platforming tower defense game. Really fun, very engaging, pretty intense actually. Like my girlfriend and I were playing, and we just got to the point where we have all 4 characters, and it's like a tower defense game. You're fighting certain, waves of enemies trying to come to a central point. You have to defend that point by building stuff, and then like preparing before the wave starts. Then, when the shit hits the fan, everything's going down, and you're fighting back, and you're going against these guys, and you have to attack enemies. You have to attack your enemies, but they're also color coordinated, so you have to attack them with the move that you have that matches their color. But like you also set up weapons and turrets and other abilities that are also their own color. So you have to make sure like you plan accordingly. It's a dope ass game.
Oh shit! They did the split screen that the Lego games have.
Bro, that split screen
It's like
is sexy as hell.
coordinated. Yeah, I love that. That's like my favorite thing about Lego games.
Yeah, they did that. They probably that's definitely something they took from that.
What do you mean split screen like the Lego
Yeah,
games?
yeah. So basically, if you have two characters and one like moves too far to the right or something, like the screen will split like vertically, and then if that character moves like above you, it starts like the line that separates your screens starts to turn, and it'll become like a horizontal split, or like a 45 or whatever. It just like it actually moves based on like where that character is. So you get sort of a sense of like spatial awareness and like, what direction your buddy's at. So you don't always have a split screen. Like if you're next to each other, the screen doesn't split at all. But only when you get like far away enough, it actually splits off and kind of gives you a sense for that.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking at a video now. I see it.
It's fire, bro.
Yeah, but also like this is like blending some, like I've played like Orcs Must Die and stuff like that for like the sort of horde like tower defense kind of games. But this is cool how it like kind of combines a platformer into it.
I'm watching. Yeah, this video kind of looks cool, and I'm digging the fucking art style.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for Wizard
the lighting,
of Legend,
man.
But yeah, bro, this game is sexy as fuck. Like, I mean, it's made me rage sometimes, but I haven't stopped playing.
Or do you have this on PlayStation?
Bro, I have this on Switch. I don't know what those other two things you just mentioned. But I put it on Switch.
My man said, I don't know what the other two things you just mentioned are, even though he plays fucking Monster Hunter on PlayStation.
I don't know what you're saying, bro.
You don't know what PC is, bro?
You don't know what the PC is. You really go play that shit with us right now?
Big, you an XCOM fan. You gonna act like you don't have a PC? Yeah, what? What you mean?
All right, I do gotta.
On Steam. What's up?
Least favorite thing about Aegis Defenders right now is it's only local co-op. So they don't have online co-op.
Yep, it's a fucking shame.
They work so hard on that split, they just want to shove it down your throat.
Yep, they're like, nah, bro, I really want.
They're like, nah, come over.
You wanna play Aegis Defenders? Yeah. What are you doing? Are you gonna come over here? Are you gonna fucking not play with me? Oh wait, can you just get online? Get over here, boy. Get over here, boy. Let's play together.
Parents aren't home. Let's go.
Yeah, the parents aren't home. Let's play Aegis Defenders. Don't be a bitch. Oh god. That's funny.
Yeah, I don't think I've honestly played any new games since Monster Hunter came out.
It's alright. No,
I've been working a lot. I haven't had time. I haven't played video games this entire week. I booted up Assassin's Creed Origins before you got on, Control, and I forgot how to play it. I got murdered. I was like, what the fuck?
God damn.
Oh, it's horrible.
You got murdered in Monster Hunter?
No, in Assassin's Creed, because I haven't played anything other than Monster Hunter. So I booted up Assassin's Creed, and it was like I may as well just like watch the scene from Gladiator. The way they treated me was just. I was like, oh my god, bro!
God damn!
What the fuck just happened?
That sounds awful.
It was horrible, dude.
Jesus, what game have I played where I got fucking demolished? Oh, Final Fantasy 15. I tried to come back on that shit, and I was like, oh, I can play as all the characters in combat.
I gave that shit back,
and then I just got murdered. God damn.
They just released that for the Windows.
Bro, I'm upset that they made that fucking Royal Edition. I'm like, wait, so there's things that I'm not gonna have access to unless I buy the goddamn game again?
Wait, what do you mean the Royal Edition? I see Windows Edition here.
There's a Royal Edition of this game. So there's like a version of this game where there's added content. Like there's new things, but there's also like additional things that happen.
There's new things, but additional things.
Yeah, so like I got the season pass for all the episodes and shit, and then there's the full game. Then Royal Edition has all of that DLC put in the game, but at the same time there's like new shit. Like there's like new cutscenes, new like additions to shit, and I kind of feel like I got shafted. Like I feel like
there's a new dungeon.
Yeah, like there's new dungeons, there's new shit, there's like all sorts of new things, and I can't play it because I don't have the Royal Edition.
No, it says. How much does it cost?
I don't have Royal Edition.
How much does it cost?
I don't know. $60.
This says players who download the Royal Pack gain access to a first-person view. No, it's a downloadable. It's a
Royal
downloadable pack.
Edition. Hold on a second. If I'm going to talk out my ass, I need to make sure that. It says $49.99.
Is that what it is? I mean, it might be. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Hold on. Nice.
Royal Pack DLC is $19.99.
Yeah.
God damn it. Well, that's my ass. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Kachal doesn't know shit. He can just eat. He can just eat shit.
Yeah, there you go, man.
No, I'll bet you when that came out, they released a Royal Edition of it that included that DLC in it.
Oh no, for sure.
Yeah. So if I want to play Final Fantasy,
$49.99, but if you don't have it, you can get the pack for $20. There it is.
Right. My bad. I will shut the fuck up. There's a new Royal Edition, guys. If you already have Final Fantasy 15, you have extra content that you have access to for $19.99. I am sorry.
Or you can buy it all over again if you want to.
No, man.
You could just buy it all over.
It's 15.
It's probably
15.
I was looking at
damn.
On store.playstation.com, it says Final Fantasy XV Royal or 15 Royal Pack, $14.99.
Holy shit, that sounds great.
Just in the future, it might even be cheaper now.
Oh shit!
Yeah, as you're listening, it might actually be $10.
Yeah, new features: Insomnia City Ruins. First.
Make sure you use coupon code Dematerium Bomb Squad for 5% off.
Dematerium. Oh my god! That's us, the Dematerium Bomb Squad.
He said that on purpose. That was so good.
Yeah, Cottrell. So,
that's it.
Cottrell. $60, bro.
I'll shut my ass up. Thank you very much. I will take that L. Thank you. I will put that in my front pocket. And yeah, that's me.
Fucking. I wonder, has Josh been talking this entire time and just kept his microphone on mute and didn't realize it?
He's been talking this whole time. He's been saying all sorts of shit.
Yeah, I've been on and off. My
saying
connection's been good back.
Yeah, because I always thought I heard him chime in something, and then I'm like, did he say something? And then you don't answer.
Nah, man, he's been talking. He's been talking about all sorts of shit. I think you didn't record it, man. I feel like you haven't really heard it. Like he's been talking. He's been talking all this stuff.
Josh pops in every once in a while when he wakes up.
Yeah,
and he's like, yeah.
Yeah, I wish.
Well, I don't know. Does that? What else we got? You guys got anything else? Control, you're done. You don't get to. You spit
nothing crazy.
Fake news up in this bitch.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm disqualified, bro. I'm kicked out of the tournament of power.
I did it. Shit, I do that shit all the time.
Are we just talking about what we're playing right now?
Yeah, the last section of the podcast is always just what the fuck you guys been playing, blah 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 blah.
All right. So I've been traveling a lot lately, so I packed the Switch and I've been playing the shit out of Breath of the Wild.
Oh shoot!
Yeah.
So I got the Switch to play this game, and
I think most people did. That's how they kind of.
As soon as I got it, though, like, my wife's little brother came over and stayed at the house for a little while, and he just like commandeered the fuck out of the Switch. Like he was just on that game like all times of the day. I'm like, all right, whatever. I got Steam. I'll play something else. But kind of like while everyone was talking about how cool Zelda is, like I wasn't
playing it.
Connect, right? So, but now, like retroactively falling in love with this game, and I can't like talk to people about it really because it's like now it's not relevant anymore. Everyone's already kind of like lost over it. So
fucked up. So fucked up.
That's fucked up, yo. Her younger brother stole that experience from you. You'll never get that back. There's only one thing you could do. We're gonna have to take him out. Like that's it.
Oh yeah. Assassination is
I
definitely.
just deleted his safe.
My man.
Oh,
Savage.
Oh, there it is.
Savage.
shit! Oh my god!
Dude, that hurts,
God.
bro.
That hurt me so hard. But at the same time, like he kind of asked for that shit, so I'm just like, damn. All right, I see.
So that's that petty shit I used to do to my brother when I was a child, and he pissed me off.
I thought I
like,
was the only
save over
one.
his shit or just like,
No, I didn't delete his save. I just logged into his account.
Oh.
Like got rid of all of his good stuff.
Oh,
Oh
God.
shit! So you just toss all his weapons off a cliff?
Yeah.
I don't
No.
know.
It just said.
That might,
I'm not
I don't
that
know if
savage.
that's worse or not.
I think that's just as good because like they
Yeah.
get on, they're like, oh wow, I lost everything. Like they're like, oh, I guess I'll go home and like get my other weapons that I left at my house, and then he goes there and it's on fire, and he's like, what's happening? Alex was here. I think that's great.
Alex just left a message.
Yeah, I think that's dope.
No,
Like a note
I'm
in the
surprised
inventory.
the game is really good. Puzzles are good. I'm just like, yeah, I'm loving it.
Yeah, man. You want someone to talk about Breath of the Wild with? I'm your guy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
Fun shit. Yeah.
Josh, what about you playing?
Well, outside of a bunch of work, am I coming?
Oh, you're breaking up, man.
You're gonna have to speak up, dude.
So, yeah. So outside of, I've been getting on that Vermintide too.
Oh, that's
And that's
right.
Ooh, that sexy ass game.
Yeah, if
that's
anybody's a
what the
fan of
fuck-
Left 4 Dead 2, some good ass, some seriously well connecting melee, like horde based combat,
Yeah.
game is on point.
Looks good. It does look really good. It's. I want to play it.
Yeah, if anybody gets I think it's like $25 right now. Every penny. There's mountains of replayability in that, and it is. So whenever you do something in a game, like when you connect a big gun or a melee weapon, and you really feel like you laid into something, I've never had a game that's felt connection so solidly as this one. Like when you
Yeah.
were slaughtering, and again, it's hella violent, so for kiddies out there, don't play it. But when you connect with just a mountain, just rats, and you are plowing through them with your mace or your sword or whatever, and you're watching things just melt in front of you, and you're covered in it. The screen is like covered in blood, and you are peeling through these guys like they're just fruit. It's satisfying, and I rarely get that out of the game. So
I'm pretty sure any
Especially with
listeners that survived Luigi's micro penis talk can deal with some blood spray.
Yeah.
the big thing is there's also a ton of replayability. Great multiplayer. I mean, up to but there's a great loot system. There's it's almost reminiscent of Diablo in their rerolls and loot stats and all this other fun shit. It's really good.
Is there character progression or is it all instanced?
So there is character progression, but not in the same way you think. Talent stuff, and as you level up, that character, you unlock different kinds of classes for them, and then those have different talent trees. So, like, it's the progression.
Like summoner talents or whatever from League of Legends.
No, not really. It's so say you play the dwarf, for example. You start out as a ranger with just your standard bow and a bunch of nice party things. It's an okay class. You hit 7, which is pretty easy. You unlock the Ironbreaker, which is this crazy tank. You hit 12, you get the Slayer, which is this berserking little dwarf with axes. Each one has its own talent tree that 30. And at level 30, you unlock all the talents. The thing is the challenge gets better and better the harder difficulty you go up, and I guess that's what it. I took a challenge in a game. You have your recruit and your veterans, which is the first 2 levels of difficulty, and they're fun. You plow through mobs. It seems difficult at first when you're not used to it because the director AI dictates how mean or nice it's going to be to you in the game. It's kind of random. So sometimes it'll just decide you're going to get shit on by a spawn, which is crazy. When you get to the 3rd level of
A what spawn?
a chaos spawn. It's like a big demon thing. So it can just dump a bunch of big bosses on you and makes it harder. The 3rd difficulty champion, you actually can start hitting your teammates, and that changes the game drastically.
Oh man.
Yep.
I should get this game.
So yeah, so when you're a dwarf with you can't be doing that in a giant pile of your buddies. Like, shit goes sideways fast.
Damn. Nice.
And it's $24. Like, it's worth it. There's tons of gameplay.
Yeah,
It's super.
like they're not even fucking around. They're like, you're gonna play this shit.
It's
Here you
do
go.
it,
So-
get it, worth it.
Yeah, is that out on the Switch right now?
I wish.
Nah. That
Well, the
shit
thing is,
doesn't-
I'm not even like a Tide fanboy. I didn't play the first.
This is just such a big improvement.
I did play the first one, and that's why I didn't want to play this one.
Yeah,
I feel like if I had come into Vermintide 2, having not played Vermintide, I would be so much more into the game.
Yeah.
yeah.
'Cause
And
I watched a little bit of footage, and it looks miles above Vermintide was. They should have just used a different name for it.
and I can't say what's better or worse about it because I never played the first one.
Right.
I'll just sing the praises of the second one.
Nice.
So,
What about you, Kapil? What you been playing?
Nothing, man. Like I told you, like I just been playing Monster Hunter since I came out, but then lately with work and shit, I haven't been able to play any games during the week. I've been doing 10,
All right,
12,
what's your
14
fucking
hours.
what's your toilet game, dude? What do you?
My toilet game. Nothing. I got nothing. I wish I had something witty for that. Fuck.
So good. That was so like it took me a minute. I was like, oh, that's good.
You gotta have a phone game while you're on the shitter, man.
I don't know. I mean, my roommate plays Boom Beach when he's on the shitter, so yeah.
So good.
Boom Beach. I've never played it, but
No, I hate that shit. But I'm saying like that's so good. I'm still loving what Alex just said. Like I'm still
game?
about. Yeah, what's your
I
toilet
think he
game?
just created a new segment.
oh shit.
Yeah, like
what's
bro,
your toilet
like,
game?
what's your shitter game, bro? Like what's the game you play while you're on the shitter?
I'm gonna have to get one. Shit.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, read manga. That's what I do. That's how I avoid it.
Free manga. Oh god.
I played
No one's better than manga. No one's above it.
play
Maybe
Phone
anime,
Destroyer.
but not manga.
that South Park game, Phone Destroyer. It's actually really good. Highly recommend it. If you need a shitter game.
I have wait. Oh no, you don't have Apple, so yeah. Just say anything.
Tell me what I don't have.
What's up?
I'm sorry. What do I not have?
You say you don't have Apple, so I was like anything because I was gonna say anything I gotta get it has to be on Android because I don't have an Apple. But then I was like, no,
Okay.
you don't have Apple,
No,
so.
nobody here uses Apple.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! Shots fired.
Yeah.
Brr, 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 brr.
So here, I'm actually having a hard time following. So I'm doing this on a tablet, and right near my head, so the mic picks up my voice, and literally the picture of Wario right now is like right in my face the whole time.
Oh, the shit that's in that he
It's
sent in the
not
Discord
good.
channel.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, just
it's like right up in my
Mario's
shit.
penis. Man, you could, Discord will run in the background, dog. You don't actually have to have it open. You can
It doesn't
close
matter. The fact of the matter is that's what happened to me, and it's bothering.
So my man is he's still looking at the penis, is what he said.
Oh no, it's gone.
He's like, I'm not gonna close it.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna work my way through.
Oh man. Well, I think that about wraps it up, guys. I think unless you guys got something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Nah.
I'm good.
Well, that was another exciting episode of the Diaper Idiot Bob Squad. Joe, we got to get you to record that shit you were saying. Where you go, Diaberidium.
Oh, Diaberidium.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever be as good as fucking Super Time Force Ultra. Super Time Force Ultra. That's
yes.
It's fucking game, man. I fucking love that game.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in again, guys. It's been another great week. Again, tune in next week. You can also follow the YouTube channel, like and subscribe, all that type of shit. Follow us on, just God damn it, the Apple and all that type of shit.
Yep, we post up
and Facebook. Oh, Facebook.
Regular YouTube videos of fuckery.
Yes. Josh and I was on last week. Since Cottrell was in Florida, with a really warped version of Guess Who's Coming to Dinner.
Oh God.
We're not gonna tell that story. We're not gonna tell
about that in
here.
full. No, absolutely not.
Yeah, but Facebook, YouTube, podcast, obviously. Like, subscribe. Thanks again. Take it easy. See you next week.
Peace.
Yeah.